I saw how that money should be used. It was made to try to heal the organism into becoming a human being. It was, and it's here to, money is here to um, maintain a human civilization. It, the reason why it's not that now is because of, well, we're not talking about that right now. I'm just talking about the mystery behind money. There's only one specific way to use it, which would be to heal, or say heal, but yes, heal the organism to become a more solid organization in and of itself. See, I go like this, and now, of course, something would have to be centralized in order for this money to work for both sides, which is what? Well, there's two kinds of people to run into, right? And it's not necessarily gender, although we are looking at science studying. It's kind of wishy-washy, psychology, but we see it through behavioral patterning, certain things, and being prone to the mind, fully encapsulated mind, which is basically what they call shadow boxing, which means that you're fighting ghosts, and it's in your head mainly, right? You have a belief, you words, how you understand words, what words are, and like how you, like some people can hear the word water and then they think that they're getting wet now. Huh? Interesting, but we know that that's not the truth. The truth about people is that it could be that way, but the truth for people is that they can keep looking into the truth, and it will expose more and more, and it'll start to disappear. Some things are just Maya and illusion. Getting back to money and what it's here to do. See, I say that um, it's here to restore. It might be past the point of that possibility. Why? Because of technology. See, the stuff that comes in through, if you want to call it human beings, which I think it is, it's perfectly human to be able to get downloads and then come up with something that should make it easier for us here somehow, because we're exposed to Mother Nature, or more like the elements. I don't like calling it Mother Nature. It's virgin nature if we're talking about what has been originally here, like Earth, Mother. It's virgin Earth, and there's virgin nature, the or our original way about us. So getting back to the virgin here would be a game. It's a game here to maintain the original intelligence the original intelligence that is possible to awaken within us, which the rumor has is that we are just kind of coming to as a species, and really we are very highly technological in and of ourselves already. We are not recognizing it correctly as far as what's outside of ourselves being more advanced or something. Um, long subject matter, but the universe is human and not a binary process like just the mind itself, but the lower based field, mental field, the scape, the escape that can produce an overlay, which is, it's interesting. We can get a download or an idea or something and build and do something. See, the question for the kids is whatever you're looking at as a world that has erected itself and says that, hey, we are making progress here. Is it really? Is it really the only possibility? And why are we left with that one? What is, what, why are we left with the way it looks? If you really think about it, it's a little bit awkward. There's a lot of awkwardity going on. And um, fragment, it's fragmented. That's why it's so awkward. It's like, a lot of things aren't connected. We don't live a life that we could see the possibilities. See, I think that if you're able to think of this with me, um, with the transit, if you're able to go, not with me, just with yourself, if you've ever contemplated or caught a whiff of something different than what's readily available, like suggested in, especially as the world, you're open for a breakthrough through this weekend, the next 4 days. There's something I guess I didn't notice, that I'm saying that Jupiter is conjunct Uranus. I see it conjuncting Jupiter here in my book here on the 22nd. It conjuncts exact on, boy, do I need a bookmarker here? The 22nd. Jupiter, we're looking at the Jupiter conjunct Uranus, which is it's a 14-year Wabash or Wabanger or whatever you wanted to call it, like seasonal shift, reset. Okay, 22. Jupiter. Okay, Uranus is at 21. Yeah, they're telling me something different, and I'm sticking to the fact that I'm looking at. All right, it's at 21 degrees. That somehow it just. Pardon me. Sorry, pardon me. Just pardon me for a minute. I'm looking at Venus wrong. Is that it's around 22, 21 right now too. Well, on Monday, I just got confused. Sorry about that. It's really easy for me to get confused with Neptune conjunct Venus, so I hope you like all of my confusion, but really it's like, nah, don't worry about it. I know where I am. Give us this day, our daily bread. And nobody's in debt. Never forgive a trespasser. Okay. Saturday, here we are on Saturday the 20th, 420. Happy 420, everybody. See, Jupiter's at 21 degrees right now. Is conjunct, it was feeling this way yesterday too. Really highly positive time for people that know how to make a breakthrough. I got some downloads last night. I was trying to talk about it earlier. And then it stays at 21 tomorrow. It's on Sunday on the 21st. And then on the 22nd, Jupiter hits 22. See, I don't see Uranus hitting 22. Oh, wow. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Jupiter slows down and hits 22 degrees. This is a trip. Okay, so Jupiter conjuncts. I love this. It's been conjunct Uranus since Friday. Here it is Saturday. It's conjunct Uranus at 21 again. on Sunday. And then Jupiter switches over to 21 degrees on Monday, the 22nd. And then it's still at 21 degrees on Tuesday. And 22 degrees on Tuesday. And it's still on 22 degrees on Wednesday. And it's still at 22 degrees on Thursday. And then Uranus hits 22 degrees on Friday. And then Jupiter is still at 22 on, oh, it hits 23 degrees on Saturday. You guys got to be good to yourself. Leave each other alone for a while. Forget about the illusion that you're under, that you think what is so real and important, as far as if you're feeling really tired and down because the full moon coming up, and also, yes, where the Pluto is right now, the Pluto placement, and how the sun just squared Pluto, because it's going to square Pluto on Sunday, but it's squaring Pluto now. Let that wipe away the fact. Look at it. Look at the power tripping that only fear itself can conjure, because it's the mind left unseen. These are people that are not, they need help more than you do, right? But you can't save them the way you think you can. It's really, really tough, right? See, life doesn't need help. And if they're alive, they won't need help. They need resonation. They need an example. See, you have to go inside and help yourselves. That's why I'm saying go inside more and more. If you have an ability to go in yourselves. Now, if it means that, now, see, this is part of the shift thing that's going on, that we can make a breakthrough about creation, about the earth, about creation, because of the Taurus where it is. Jupiter conjuncting Uranus and Taurus. I have Venus at 23, Earth, Virgo, trying all of this. And this is why because I'm feeling it. I can see it. I got a download about something that's like, okay, so, but see, it's not so profound as we think when we get downloads. If it's the truth, it's nothing new under the sun. But indeed, we have lost a lot under the sun here, babes. Talk about it. When that sun rises, pretty much everything that the narcissist looks at, they have lost. Because it's filtering through the mind first, which is like this distortion center. That's the truth. We're gonna get to it more and more, babes. I've been doing. I've been a master for a long time, and you can we go in and out of mind to save what? To save people, to save the fucking being. The being is miserable. They can't feel bliss, which is every bit of your body is bliss, lives, and but your mind won't let it. That's the truth, babes. See, people that are there are levels. We are all levels of consciousness, and some people right now, if you're on the lowest level, you are not getting the energy of the Uranus Jupiter impact as beneficial. It's actually, you are resisting breakthroughs and things that are coming in, that's things that require you to basically just let go. The control freak, Sun square Pluto, that's happening is so weird how it's happening. It's happening. See, I thought it was happening. See, I tried to tell people about what I was like. Oh, it's happening between. Okay, so we have. Well, what happens is that. See, I was making a mistake, and I'm really sorry about this, because it's Taurus at 0 degrees, and that's something that happened on the 20th. Okay, it's happening now. Happy Taurus Sun, and it is technically 2 degrees away from the square. It is a square to Jupiter. I mean, Pluto right now. And the Sun square Pluto, babes, its power trippers are in the air. Watch out. See, I related this though too. I think I said it in the video too before. Is that, see, in March of 2020, there was a Jupiter alignment with Pluto and Saturn. And I think I already mentioned that because it's now Jupiter and Uranus with the moon Pluto square T-square happening with the moon and the sun. Jupiter is going to allow breakthrough now. If there is an announcement or something that tries to harness the fact that people are going to can make a breakthrough over this week. Every single person has a place inside of them that's going to receive a massive explosion. Or it's already happening where you're like, see, with me, it's in the second house of money. And I'm looking at it, and for me, because I am a chosen, I was almost going to say missionary, but I'm on a mission. Listen to the words you're saying. Find out if really they have a clue. Did they surrender and isolate themselves enough to get messages and hear the tippy top of, okay, so why is money here? It's to restore, it's to help heal. I'm pretty sure, yes, because the human organism has fallen bad. And there's a reason. It's just fucking something that cannot, it will not, see, whatever darkness, whatever has shrouded the opportunity here that we see, as simple as, why is the water being tainted so bad? Why do they pour sulfuric acid in the San Diego water supply? I mean, that's one thing I know. There's a case, you can go look at it, but they do it everywhere. Why? That's poison. Why do they do this? I would love to just extinguish the people that say these are chemicals that they help the pipes, or they, they got to pour something in because it helps they get out of here. Fucking professionalism is fucking awful. Vomit. Cognitive dissonance is what it's called. The ego, look at it. Thinks that it knows. See, I'm getting more and more. It's just like the more and more downloads we get and stuff. I see it. It's like, you want to come sit with me? If you really see something like I do, if you see it, if you see what I see, do you see what I see? Come sit with me. You will. Just a few, we don't need. I don't know. It's really, I don't need that either. I mean, but this place is a sanctuary. If we gathered enough, as far as if you saw what I saw, the truth, resonance begins to happen, and you can convert this fucking place through resonance. All the loose little pieces of popcorn on the pan just moves into place and starts holding hands with the resonance, because, well, they didn't know what the fuck to do in the first place. They didn't, not even with all of that money. And so, getting back to how we use money, through resonance. But there's a side of the organization that is so sick it won't cooperate. It's just adamant and saying, nope, I'm right. And it fucking hurts the intelligence that knows how to live here, which is ever yielding and lets go and says, no, the truth is right. The way we feel and in honoring the truth is righteous. You will get energy when you tap into the truth. Start praying to the real God. Ask for forgiveness from Christ Jesus, who basically that thing was so powerful that even though it's on the other side as a warrior, knowing full well what's happening here on this earth as pure deception going on, you can still redeem yourself being connected to whatever ancestry would put that fucking thing away and stick with bullshit, bro. Terrified of me, by the way, because Jesus was a woman. And I'm ending this at this holy number 21 where Jupiter is conjuncting Uranus. Have this breakthrough, huns. I love you.